Tourism is the fastest growing industry in the world. The UN World Tourism Council predicts that international tourists will increase to 1.5 billion annually by 2020. The environmental impacts from this increase are so great that education for guests and clients must be part of any serious sustainable tourism program. While there are different perspectives on what is most important on how far the tourist industry can go with its guests in pursuing sustainability, there is little argument that education is an important strategy for transforming the tourist industry. For tourism resorts in the future to retain credibility as pristine places to visit, more attention will need to be given to best sustainable tourism practices. This in turn will include the need to provide education to both employees and guests. Some strategies to consider for sustainable tourism education include: 1. The importance of fostering a culture of sustainability. 2. Setting environmental standards. 3. Using eco-certification programs as an educational tool. 4. Partnerships with colleges and universities, sustainable tourism programs. 5. Developing in-house programs for guests. Helping employees to see their roles as educators will both educate employees and guests and increase enthusiasm for the educational efforts. The Walt Disney Company provides an excellent model for environmental education with both its cast members and guests. Environmental departments throughout the Walt Disney Company educate cast members and employees through multiple outreach efforts, including special events, marketing promotions, and communication materials like Disney's EnviroPort. Externally, partnerships with local and federal agencies have led to the development of education programs such as Disney's Friends for Change. Disney's Friends for Change is about taking steps together with your friends and family to make a positive impact on the world and the people and animals that live here. Their mission is to provide you with the information, tools, encouragement, and inspiration to become stewards of change. As more kids across the globe become involved through even the smallest of actions, they can begin to make big changes. Joe Rohde, Vice President Creative for Walt Disney Imagineers, summarized the 3 key educational values in the design of the animal kingdom. 1. Nature has its own intrinsic value. This means that nature cannot be substituted or altered. The value of nature is supreme. 2. Transformation can be facilitated by adventure. This means that adventure is not only physical, but developmental. This means that if you go somewhere you have never been before, see something you've never seen, or do something you've never done, you are in fact a different person. And 3, personal call to action. Once a person is connected to nature and transformed through adventure, it is natural for them to feel called to personal action to respond. Listen to how Joe Rohde applies these values to the new Pandora project at the Disney Animal Kingdom.
Hi, I'm Joe Rohde from Walt Disney Imagineering, and welcome to Disney's Animal Kingdom. Today I'd like to share with you the overall design philosophy that underlies Disney's Animal Kingdom and Pandora, the world of Avatar. One of the core ideas of Disney's Animal Kingdom is this notion of the intrinsic value of nature, the idea that nature is a value that can't be substituted, it can't be altered. The value of nature is supreme. We see that all over the park in the dominance of landscape over architecture and the dominance of natural forces over the built human world. A second idea that lies underneath Animal Kingdom is this notion of transformation through adventure. The idea that adventure is not only physical, but developmental. If you go somewhere you've never been, if you see something you've never seen, do something you've never done, you're a different person at the other end, and that these adventures are yours to have. But when you go to Pandora, it will very obviously be a place filled with adventure, a place where we aren't sure what's going to happen, and all of those things happen to you. In the film Avatar, where we see the world of Pandora, that world is created digitally. We're now going to make that world physical. The realism of it, the incredible fidelity to detail of that world, I think is going to really take people by surprise. It feels really as if you are standing there on another planet. There are several things we're doing in the world of Pandora. One of them is, of course, all the stories are your personal adventures. We're not really telling you the story of something that happened to somebody else. But more than that, every event that happens on Pandora, every animal you see, every plant you see, the things that happen to you, those are all tied to real things on planet Earth. So you can learn about issues and events on Earth from the things you see and experience on Pandora. If you think about intrinsic value of nature, transformation through adventure, personal call to action, these are the values of Animal Kingdom. If you say them again, those are the themes of the film Avatar. So Avatar and Animal Kingdom will nest into each other, I think, very, very neatly, and Avatar can become a fantastic anchor in the public mind for the rest of Animal Kingdom. In the coming months, I look forward to introducing you to more of the incredible people working on this project, including some of the creative minds from Lightstorm Entertainment who are currently working on bringing the world of Pandora to life. And I'm really excited about sharing some of these incredible details with you in the future.
Educational programs that assist guests in being more connected to nature allow them to be transformed through adventure and provided opportunities to respond to a variety of calls to action is a formula that sustainable tourism, tour operators, hotels and resorts, cruise lines, and destinations can offer their guests. This approach brings hope for a more sustainable world through sustainable tourism. Let's explore this now more in the next presentation. Thank you.